Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing okay. So we're here for a live match watch along as Millwall take on Leeds. Let's hope it's worth it, guys, because I gave up my only lie-in of the week to do this one. So let's hope it's worthwhile as we are underway. And just bear with me a second, guys, while I share the team news. We've already got a corner on this near side for Millwall. So just bear with me a second. That should be on the screen. Yep, sorted. Corner comes in. It's knocked away out to that far side. Rolls out for a throw-in on the opposite side of the field. So long throw-in for Millwall as the ball comes in. It's knocked back away out to that far side, further up the field, and goes out for a throw-in. So let's quickly go to the chat. How's it going, Dave? Dave saying afternoon, Gaz and Stevie and all. I'm close to the ground today. It's a sellout and it's electric. Stupid arrow. Electric by the sounds of it. Come on, you Lions. Okay, Dave, thanks for that, mate. I thought you might have been going to the game today with it being a home game. I know you're frustrated with the club, but I thought you might have been going today as it is a big game, isn't it? So Millwall just had an opportunity missed as it's kicked out of play again. So we've got another corner on that far side and it comes in this time. Goalkeeper gathers it comfortably and that relieves the pressure for Leeds. So thanks for that, Dave. Yeah, I'm surprised you're not gone to the game, mate, as I say, but no worries. Well, I can see that it's a good attendance, but there is actually a whole stand that's empty. So I don't understand why that stand is empty. So that would sorry to go against what you're saying, Dave, but that would indicate no sellout when there's a whole bottom tier that's empty. So I don't know whether that's for safety reasons. But Millwall have picked up the possession again now on the halfway line as they play it out wide to that far side. Now coming forward as they're showing some serious intensity in these early moments of the game. Working their way towards the edge of the box. Leeds trying to challenge for it, but Millwall still with the possession. And he's done it as he gets the cross into the box. Really nice bit of play there on that far side from the Millwall player. As now the ball knocked away, Millwall take a shot from distance and it's gone wide over the post. Wallace there blasting it wide, but he was a bit too far out there. About 35 yards out, I think, maybe slightly less. But good to see players willing to take a shot from distance because when them goals do go in, they're glorious, aren't they? So thanks for that, Dave, and hope you enjoy your afternoon. Sorry to hear that you're not going to the game, mate. Dave also saying, as you can tell, I'm still boycotting the club at the moment, but my love for my team always draws me near. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, Dave. Fair enough, mate. Like I say, I know you obviously frustrated with the club at the moment. And I know that you said you were going to boycott, but I didn't know whether that was the full season or whether that was just a few games to protest. I don't know, mate. But yep, I totally understand your frustration. I'm kind of a little bit frustrated with my own club at the moment because I'm concerned about our ownership, but I'm not going to get into that right now because we're here for this game. But yeah, I understand the frustration. As Millwall putting the pressure on here and the ball played forward as Millwall scrapping for it and it's deflected out for another corner as Leeds with some panicky defending there, so to speak, as it's deflected off the Leeds player and it's gone out for another corner on this near side. So Millwall with the second corner of the game. Now the ball comes in right into the mix of bodies as the goalkeeper jumps the highest, knocks it away to this near side. Millwall picking up the possession again as Leeds challenging for it, but Millwall managing to knock it into the centre of the field and out to that far side now as Leeds come out of their box to try and press the ball. Now long ball down the field by Millwall, but good idea, but nobody there to latch on to the end of that, and it's gone out of play for a throw into Leeds, deep inside the Millwall half on that far side of the field. So, yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Dave saying Millwall as well, so thanks, mate. Ben, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Ben saying, I'm watching on TV, guys, so I won't be here. Okay, mate. I'm surprised you guys not going to the game. But fair enough, mate. Thank you for that, Ben. Welcome to the show. And yeah, no worries. Totally understandable if you're watching it, mate. So thank you very much for dropping in, Ben. Always appreciated. And Dave with the Lions symbol representing Millwall towards Ben. So thanks for that, guys. And Dave saying it's a sellout at Millwall v Leeds go. The empty lower north stand is to keep both sets of fans apart due to history of violence. Right. Okay. I had a funny feeling it might have something to do with that. It's bad that the club need to do that, though, really, because it's extra revenue that could be generated. As Millwall keeping the pressure on now, knocking the ball out to this near side, as Leeds struggling to get any possession so far. Now across into the box. And the goalkeeper has jumped with the Millwall player. And has it gone into the back of the net? I don't know, because it was cleared off the line by Leeds defender, but the Millwall player there challenging for the ball with the goalkeeper. And it did look like I think the referee might have given the foul here. Oh, no, it is actually cleared off the line. Let's have a look. Did it cross? No, it didn't cross the line. As the lead defender just getting back behind the goalkeeper and knocking it away. But that's what happens when you create panic in the box. And I'm always saying it, a lot of fans don't like the long ball tactics, but I do like it. I think it's part of football, and it can create some serious panic in the opposition's box when you use it. As now Leeds do have some possession, playing it out to that far side. Millwall coming across to challenge for the ball, but Leeds still in possession. As now Leeds just enjoy a spell of possession inside their own half. As we're now on coming up to 8 minutes gone, guys, but this is the first spell of possession Leeds have had in this 8 minutes. So Leeds just knocking it back to the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper plays it long out to that far side, Millwall intercept it as they knock it back in the direction it came from. Both Leeds and Millwall challenging for it on the halfway line as it deflects out for another throw-in on that far side. Leeds to take the throw-in. Now Leeds playing it back to their centre-backs. As Millwall come to press the ball from the front, forcing Leeds to pass it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Stevie's saying, hi, guys and all. How's it going, Stevie? Good to have you with us. Thank you for making yourself available. I know another early start today, Stevie, but yeah, thank you, mate. Always appreciated. But I think we'll give the dinner time kickoff. I think a miss next week, maybe, Stevie. As not getting a lie in is a bit frustrating, really, but it is what it is. But thank you, Stevie. Always appreciate you making yourself available, mate. I know you're also quite busy at the moment with your own stuff. As now Leeds coming down that far side, ball crossed into the box and it's knocked away and goes out for a throw-in on that far side. So, yeah, cheers, Stevie. Thank you, mate. Always appreciate Stevie helping out. And Dave saying, hi, Stevie. Top stuff, Dave. Thank you, mate. Always appreciate you guys making the effort to say hello and welcome and stuff to Stevie. So thank you, Dave. Much appreciated, mate. Leeds now with the possession on that far side. Millwall challenging for it, clearing it up the field. As now Leeds with the possession again, as it's eventually challenged by Millwall and goes out for another throw-in. So long ball down the field by Leeds as they come racing into the Millwall box. Strong challenge comes in, and it's gone out with the player. So I'm not sure who got the last touch to that. All I seen was the ball go out play and the Leeds player slide off the pitch as well from the challenge. Yes. Yeah, well, can't criticise the desire. It's gone out for a corner. Corner comes in, and it's towards the near post as it's knocked behind, and I think that's going to be a goal kick. And Stevie's saying, "Hi, Dave. Nice one, Stevie. You're a star. What a guy." You guys are wondering why I'm showing such appreciation to Stevie. That's because Stevie is a big, big help to the channel. And Stevie's even changed his plans this week to accommodate the channel. I expect that from myself, but not so much from Stevie. As now Leeds with the possession at the back. Millwall coming to press the ball, but Leeds just knock it back to the goalkeeper. As now Leeds playing it out wide to that far side as they come racing forward now into the Millwall half of the field. Millwall challenging for it, and now the referee's blown for a free kick. So free kick on the far side, midway inside the Leeds half of the field, out on that far side, as I say, guys. Yeah, so he's just come forward with the ball, and he's played it out wider to his Leeds teammate, but then run straight into the Millwall player, who's kind of, well, what you might describe as blocked him off, and he's ended up just run straight into him and gone to ground. So that's what the free kick is for. So Leeds now with the free kick, comes into the box. Goalkeeper jumps to the highest as it knocks it away up the field. Now Leeds picking up the pieces as they come forward again, playing it forward, but it's intercepted by Millwall. Now Millwall on the attack as a long ball up the field. But the Leeds goalkeeper coming out to intercept it and knocks it out to this near side as Millwall come across the challenge for it, and it's gone out for a throw-in. So you guys got any score predictions for this one? It's now Leeds with the possession, coming forward, playing it out wide to that far side as they race up the field. Millwall coming across to press the ball, but Leeds work through the press as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as Millwall intercept it, trying to clear their lines, but then a challenge comes in from Pride, the Leeds player, as the referee blows for a foul. Now a long ball up the field from the free kick as Leeds and Millwall in a foot race to get to that. Leeds managed to get to it, knocking it back to the goalkeeper, but Millwall not giving it up here as the goalkeeper playing it out to this near side, and Millwall have won it back. Not letting Leeds have time on the ball at the back as now Millwall come forward. But strong challenge comes in from Leeds as they nick it back. Now Leeds trying to hit Millwall on the counter-attack as they race up the field down the centre. Now playing it into the box as a shot comes in, and it's a goal. Leeds have opened the scoring, played straight down the middle, worked into the box, played out wide as they came into the box, and then it was a simple tap in at the back post. And Leeds have opened the scoring. Millwall 0, Leeds 1, 14 and a half minutes gone. Gary Rowett there going crazy on the touchline, not happy with something he's seen there. I think it's for the challenge further up the field that gave Leeds the possession back. I think he felt that was a foul. As it is a nice team goal from Leeds. Got to give them credit for that. But Millwall got to keep the chins up. They started this game really well, hungry, but Leeds showing that they're not here to just make up the numbers. Oh, they've just played the replay. Can't see an awful lot wrong with that challenge. And Dave not happy. Understandable, mate. Well, Millwall playing well, mate. So keep your chin up. Still plenty of time for you guys to get back in it. As now Millwall with the possession. Ball played out wide on that far side. As now Leeds challenge for it. Win it back. Now Leeds playing it forward. As the ball in behind, but the goalkeeper manages to come and intercept that to relieve the pressure. Ben saying, "Oh God, it's only a bit of time until Mr. Yorkshire comes." Oh, oh, thank you, Ben. That's you're probably right. You're probably right, mate. He'll be in here at some point, won't he, if it stays like this. Throwing on this near side as Leeds now with the possession. Challenge comes in and the referee pulls it back for the foul in the centre circle. Leeds now getting us back underway as the ball played back to the defensive line. Now out to that far side as Millwall come to press the ball, but Leeds still with the possession. As now Leeds playing it forward. Millwall trying to challenge for it on that side, far side. Strong challenge comes in and the referee has given a foul. He's given it. So it's throwing on that far side for Millwall, midway inside the Leeds half of the field. Ben saying I was expecting a 12:30 kickoff, not 12. Well, yeah, well, most of the time it works out like that, mate. If it's a Saturday dinner time kickoff, it's normally 12:30. If it's a Sunday dinner time kickoff, it is normally 12 o'clock. So yeah, it can throw you off a bit, that, mate. But I've been doing live streams now for probably 18 months, so I've obviously learnt that those kickoff times are normally very structured. Like I say, 12:30 on a Saturday, it's normally 12 o'clock on a Sunday. Millwall now winning the possession back on this near side as they're trying to play it forward, but it deflects off a Leeds player, and now Leeds win the possession back as they try to play it forward now into the centre circle. Millwall just getting back in formation as Leeds work it out to that far side, now coming forward into the Millwall half of the field as Millwall just getting bodies back behind the ball and trying to press the ball from the front at the same time. As now Leeds playing it out wide to that far side, working it towards the edge of the Millwall box. Now ball just being knocked about on that far side as Leeds bring it out to the face of goal. And then a shot comes in from outside the box and it's deflected behind. And I think that's so. Yeah, I thought it had gone out for a corner. I wasn't sure. So corner on the far side for Leeds. As the corner comes in, right into the mix of the bodies, and it's knocked over the bar. So that's going to be another corner, this time on this near side. Millwall just blasted it over the bar. So 20 minutes in, guys, and it's Millwall 0, Leeds 1. As we've got another corner for Leeds on this near side. Ben is saying, we dominate all games, then Leeds breaks us down like that. Well, still early in the game, Ben. Keep the faith, mate. Corner comes in as it's bouncing about inside the box, and eventually the goalkeeper does manage to gather the ball, and that released the pressure for Millwall. But yeah, Ben, keep your chin up, mate. Keep your chin up. Still plenty of time for this game to change one goal. As you guys know, doesn't mean nothing really, as it can easily flip the script, as we know. We've seen it many times in the Championship. Now, ball kicked up the field long by the Millwall goalkeeper, which is a bit pointless really, because he's just give it straight back to Leeds. Now Leeds with the possession as they play it out wide to that far side. Now coming towards the halfway line as they play it in the centre. Now coming forward down the centre as they come towards the edge of the Millwall box. Millwall challenging for it, managing to clear it up the field as now Millwall trying to latch onto it there on the edge of the Leeds box, but strong challenge coming in from the Leeds defender as both of them were scrapping to win a possession, but the Leeds defenders headed it behind, and that will be a corner to Millwall on the far side of the field. Well, keep the faith. As I say, it was just a counter-attack goal, mate, to be fair. It's what you got to be careful of when you're on the attack. The counter-attack can catch you out. Stevie's saying, please remember to hit the like button. Nice one, Stevie. Thanks, mate. Yeah, guys, please do it. That thumbs up, if you could, would be appreciated. Goalkeeper now kicking the ball long down the field as Millwall head it back in the direction it came from. Now Leeds picking up the possession as they knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball kicked long up the field as challenge comes in and the referee blows for a foul there. So it's going to be a free kick to Millwall just inside their own half on this near side. So thanks, Stevie. Yeah, guys, please do hit that like button if you could and consider subscribing if you're new. Fanden is here for all fans. We're not a club channel. We're very much a fan channel. So we're trying to build something positive here for fans to come together. And if that sounds good to you guys, please do consider subscribing. So now Leeds winning the ball back midway inside their own half as they play it out wide to this near side. Now a ball chipped over the top as they try to get in behind the Millwall defence. Oh, and pushed out wide, but he still managed to get the shot off, but it's not accurate as it's bounced out to that far side. Now Millwall picking up the possession as they race up the field. And what is that Millwall player on that far side? Because he has certainly got some pace. Is it? I'll have to have a look for his name, but I think he might be called, is it Brooke Norton Cuffy? I'm not sure. Or is he a defender? He might be a defender, actually. Is it? He's sitting deep on that far side, but I've seen him race forward on a few occasions. Certainly looks an interesting player. Sorry, guys, my microphone felt a bit loose there. So ball out to this near side. Ben saying have done. Stevie, thank you, Ben. Appreciated, mate. Stevie mentioned it, obviously, to ask for new fans that might show up. But thank you for that, Ben. Always appreciated, mate. Thank you. So, Ben, just letting us know it's hit the like button. Much appreciated, mate. Dave saying Ben Bart is a goal. I hear not Sakic. So not looking good. Sorry, Ben. But Bart is in goal. I'm not quite sure, to be honest, mate. Yeah, that's what it says on the team sheet. Millwall now with the possession, played out to that far side. Now played back to the halfway line as Millwall now try to move up the field. Coming forward into the Leeds half, down this near side as ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away, but Millwall picking up the pieces outside the box, played back out wide to this near side. There's now a ball in behind. Can they get the cross in? As it's deflected behind, and that will be another corner on this near side for Millwall. Dave is saying Norton Cuffit, he's a right back, a right wing back. Right wing back. So that would explain the pace that he's got. He's certainly caught my eye in this early stages of the game, mate. He's definitely got pace to burn, and he looks hungry when he gets the possession on that far side. As now the corner comes in, it's knocked away. And Leeds now with the possession as they try to relieve the pressure, playing it out wide on this near side. As now they knock it forward. Strong challenge comes from Millwall. And the referee awarding a foul, but Millwall claiming the not, as linesman did put his flag up, but Millwall with the possession now as no, there was question marks there. I thought the referee was going to give that, but Millwall managing to keep possession now as they play the ball out wide to this near side. Leeds heading it back in the direction it came from, but Millwall pick it up now in the middle of the park as now they come forward. Leeds trying to challenge for the ball, but it's Millwall with the possession as they play it out to this near side. An attempted cross comes in, but it takes a deflection. And now Millwall pick up the pieces as they try to get another cross in on this near side from Bradshaw. But he does get the shot off trying to cross it in, but it's deflected off a Leeds player and it's gone out for another corner on this near side. Millwall got to make one of these corners count. As I don't know how many they've had now, but definitely been a few corners. Need to try and make one of these corners count while you're getting them. As now the corner comes in, this one is deep and it goes past everyone and out to that far side as it's gone out for throwing. So throwing on that far side for Leeds, right next to the corner flag as the ball comes in. And now Leeds knock it up the field as it goes out of play. Just inside the Millwall half, close to the halfway line. Millwall take the throw in quickly. Dave saying he's on season-long loan from Arsenal. Awesome. Well, he definitely looks an interesting playmate when he gets that ball on that far side. He doesn't half attack the opposition with serious venom. He tried doing it all on his own a moment ago, racing from back to front down that far side, and he's just intercepted the ball here. Now winning it back for Millwall as now the ball played forward. Millwall with the possession on this near side now as the plays cut back coming into the box. Can they get the shot off? And do. And the goalkeeper with a good save there, knocking it away to the far side. But good effort there from Millwall. As Leeds picking up the pieces on that far side, knocking it up the field. And now Millwall intercept it as they try to keep the pressure on now, playing it into the centre as Leeds challenge for it and win it back. Now Leeds knocking it out wide to that far side as they try to relieve the pressure on their own box. Now a long crossfield ball out to this near side as it's headed on, but the header is intercepted by Millwall, who have just knocked it out of play. The ball just getting away from him then there. So, yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Appreciate the info, mate. Yep, definitely. Not a player I'm familiar. I'm presuming he's coming through Arsenal's youth academy, but definitely, like I say, we're on what? We're half an hour in, but he caught my eye, I suppose, in the first 10, 15 minutes. And then continued to catch my eye. So, if Millwall could do any business to potentially get him, I think he might be a talent worth getting, but it's whether he could afford him, because obviously if he's an upcoming talent, Arsenal might be demanding a high price for him, or they might have designs to build him up to get him game time, and then obviously possibly get him in their own team at a later date. But definitely an interesting player, as let's hope he can do good things for you guys this season. But now we've got a foul on that far side for Millwall as they get a free kick. And the goalkeeper comes out to take it. It's about midway inside the Millwall half, out on that far side. Kira, how you doing, Kira? 236. Kira's saying, who you guys going for? As you know, mate, I'm neutral. I'm neutral. I always try to be neutral when it's UK clubs playing UK clubs. Obviously, with the exception of my own club, that's slightly different, but that's why I don't do too much of my own club on the channel, because it's not about my club, it's about fans. So, but yeah, I think Ben, obviously, Ben and Dave, Millwall fans, so they'll be rooting for their own team. Kira, who you fancying, mate? Millwall now with the possession as they win it back under pressure from Leeds as the ball is played forward from the free kick. But Leeds now challenge again, winning it back as now they play it out wide to that far side. Strong challenge comes in from Millwall, and that's going to be a free kick to Leeds just inside the Millwall half, right next to the halfway line. As it's Byron, the Millwall player there. No, is it? No, sorry, it's not called Byron. Is it Lee? What's he called? There we go. Leonard, there getting a bit of a talking to, shall we say, nicely off the referee for well, what they call it excessive these days, but I just call it old school defending. As Millwall challenging for the ball on that far side, and now on the receiving end of a foul. But yeah, the referee thought that was a bit excessive, some of the challenges there. But for me, I thought that was just old school football. Get a toe in. What it makes me laugh with these new rules, what they expect the players to do, just let the opposition have the ball just because you don't put in a challenge because it might be too aggressive. It's crazy, isn't it? The game's going soft as the ball kicked long down the field now from the free kick. As both sets of players challenging for it, but it's Millwall that finally get control of the possession as they play it out wide now to this near side. Leeds coming across to press the ball, but Millwall still with the possession as they play it into the centre circle now. And then back out to this near side as Leeds come to try and challenge for the ball again, but this time Millwall managed to work through the press as they work the ball down this near side, coming towards the edge of the Leeds box as they play it back inside now to the middle as Leeds just shifting the players across as Millwall play it out to that far side. Now trying to work their way through as they come towards the byline, but the ball just gets away from them there, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Leeds. So thanks for that, Kira, and welcome to the show, mate. Ben saying, me and Dave for Millwall. Yeah, as I just said, thanks for that, Ben. Thanks, mate. Maxime, how you doing, Maxime? Welcome to the show, mate. Maxime saying, I'm not surprised if there will be any trouble with the fans. Both fans seem to have a fight in every game. Yes, it is a fixture that's known for trouble, as you say, Maxime, but let's hope there is none, mate. As Dave was telling us before, the whole lower stand at the far end of the pitch is left empty to segregate Millwall and Leeds fans, as the Leeds fans up on that top tier, and the lower tier left empty. There's now Millwall winning it back in the centre, played out wide to this near side as Leeds come across the challenge for it. As Millwall just managing to keep the possession and play it back to the goalkeeper. But yeah, thanks for that, Maxime. You're right, mate. Let's fingers crossed. Let's hope there's no trouble, as these two clubs are both ambitious clubs with very passionate, loyal fans. But let's hope there is no trouble. That's probably part of the reason why the game is kicking off at 12 o'clock, to be fair, to avoid the problems with any trouble. That'll be the police saying that. So thanks for that, Maxime, and welcome to the show. Kira 236 saying, really? Yep, that's to Maxime's point. Yep, that's true, mate. So now Leeds playing out from the back as they knock it out to this near side. If you're just joining us, guys, we are 37 minutes gone, and it's currently Millwall 0, Leeds 1. As Leeds now with a possession midway inside their own half. Now Leeds playing it out wide to this near side as they move the ball up the field. Now coming forward into the Millwall half as they play it back into the centre. Now worked out to that far side as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in as it's headed away. Leeds picking up the pieces outside the box, but strong challenge comes in from Millwall to block the shot. As now Leeds still managing to keep the possession. Oh, come on, get to your feet, lad. What the hell was that? Oh, my God. Right, so the Leeds player was in possession on the edge of the box. He felt a little bit of a feel on his back, and he's chucked himself to the ground. That is pathetic. I hate players doing that. I really do hate players diving. Yeah, it's a soft one. Jorginho diving there. Yes, all right, fair enough. The Millwall player was grappling with him a little bit, but there was nothing you could see from in full speed in the game. There was nothing malice in the challenge. There was no reason for him to go to ground. But sorry, guys, I hate seeing players dive. It's ruining the game. We need players to stay on their feet and start being, professional sports people. Anyway, and the ball is played up the field from the free kick as a stack and challenge did come in there. Now it's knocked out wide on this near side as we've got another coming together. And now we've got a Leeds player down on the pitch, right on the edge of the touchline here. Looks quite serious, actually. And let's hope it's not a serious injury. But yeah, sorry for my rant there, guys. So, I'm sorry. I'm getting so tired of seeing players dive. It really is annoying. It's just ruining the game. We'll come to your comments in a sec, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. We've got Millwall players that have gone over to the dugout as they receive some instructions from the manager. The Leeds player still down on this near side as surrounded by medical staff. I don't know if it's a head injury. I missed the challenge because I was ranting about the dive. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. And just let's have a look here at the replay. Oh, no, this is not the replay. That's another challenge. That's an earlier challenge. So we're looking at the foul that came before the goal. Let's go to the comments while we're waiting for this to get an answer about this. Sorry, guys, trying to wait to find out what's going on with this Leeds player that's injured on the touchline, but we're getting replays here of the goal and the build up to it. David's saying, Maxime, get your facts right before you put up stuff. You sound Chelsea. Why? What did Maxime say right? Wrong? Well, I can't see an awful lot wrong what Maxime said there, Dave. Although Maxime might be a bit excessive with the same fights every game, because I don't think it's every time they play. So yeah, thanks for that, Dave. But don't like I say, mate. I don't think Maxime meant anything derogatory. I think it's just a general sweeping opinion of this fixture, mate. To be fair, as a lot of fans do relate Leeds and Millwall to having a bit of a heated rivalry, shall we say, mate. So yeah, but thanks for that, Dave. But like I say, mate, don't get too upset. I don't think Maxie meant too much by that. I think it was just a general sweeping opinion. As That's but understand that Dave just defended his club a bit there. But as I say, mate, understandable. But like I say, don't think Maxime meant anything by it. As now we are back underway. The Leeds player back on his feet. Well, Millwall playing the ball out to that far side. I hate it when a player gets injured. We're not seeing what's happening with him. I don't know if he's gone off the pitch here. I think he is stood on a pitch side because obviously injured. I don't know if he's yet. I think he is going to be coming back on. So it's obviously not as serious as it initially looked. Sorry, guys, we're just a bit concerned there. I'm a football lover, not a football hater, and I don't like to see any players for any team picking up serious injuries. So it looks like he's going to be okay to continue as he's waiting on the touchline with the medical staff. So yeah. So now we're back underway as the ball kicked long up the field. Kira's saying, so it's a regular thing for those clubs to get into a scrap. Not really, mate. They used to get into a scrap a lot. It does occasionally happen, but I wouldn't say it's as intense as it used to be. They had a really intense rivalry in previous seasons. Yes, there's been trouble in this fixture, but it has calmed down a lot in recent seasons, and hence why the game's kicking off at 12 to try and chill any problems with trouble. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, you gotta see through the media hype. Remember, Millwall are a club that's still carrying the stigma of troubles of years gone by. But let's be honest, they're not the only trouble they're not the only club in English football to have problems with fighting and trouble and stuff like that. You just look at the Sunderland Newcastle derby. That goes under the radar so much, but there's trouble been in that fixture plenty of times. It just doesn't always hit the headlines. As Millwall now playing the ball up the field down this near side, as now they come into the box, ball crossed in, it's knocked away. And now Millwall with a shot from distance, and it's over the bar. And now we've got a Millwall player down in the box. But yeah, no worries, Kira. Like I say, mate, it is a fixture known for a bit of trouble in the past. But if, like I say, to my knowledge, it has calmed down to what it used to be. But like I say, guys, you got to see through that, through the the hashtags, if you like, because Millwall are stuck with that hashtag of being a club known for trouble. But they've calmed it down. The club has been making steps to calm it down to obviously, and there is a lot of families as well that support Millwall. So we can't keep allowing Millwall to be tagged with this problem, this sticker, more than any other club. If you get my meaning, but that's just my opinion. As Millwall now with a possession on this near side, but now Millwall playing the ball into the box as Leeds intercept it. Now Leeds trying to clear their lines, and so the challenge comes in, and now that's going to be a free kick. So thanks for that, Kira. Dave saying there's been no trouble with both sets of fans for 4 years. Both clubs have moved mountains to prevent any disorder. Exactly. Yeah. Well said, Dave. Yeah. Like I say, I know. I'm not saying I'm any expert, guys, but I do know that I've read stuff about Millwall trying to do stuff to improve. Trying to improve or should I say, the media viewpoint of their fans. They have been making steps to try and create more of a family atmosphere at the club and get away from the tag that they've had for years of being a trouble club. But like I said, guys, there's other clubs. Go do your research. There's plenty of other clubs across the UK that have been known for being a trouble club over the years as well. It's just that Millwall are known for it more recently. Now the ball played out to that far side as Leeds winning the possession back. And we are into added on time, guys. 5 minutes added on time at the end of this first half. As the ball goes out of play midway inside the Millwall half on that far side for a throw into Leeds. So, yeah, thanks, Dave. Maxime saying, yes, it is Kira. Well, I don't know. It's not as bad as you think it is, Maxime. It isn't, mate. I think you're still tapping into the opinions of Millwall and Leeds 5-6 years ago. You got to think, guys, it's all calmed down. CCTV all over these stadiums now, so there's not as much trouble as there used to be. You got to think a lot of clubs have modernized with technology to identify troublemakers and stamp it out so that that it's a safe environment for kids going to games. Millwall, I know for a fact Millwall have been making it because I was reading about it. I think it was last year. Some of the stuff that they've been doing to try and make the club more attractive for young fans and families. So yeah, you guys still got that opinion. You need to go and do a bit of research. Seriously. Maxime saying, I hate IP. What's IP? I don't know what you mean by that, Maxime. I'm not sure what IP is. Dave saying, same old Leeds, always cheating. Well, I don't know about just Leeds, Dave. I can understand your frustration, mate, but that's just a general thing with the diving, in it, mate, in the game today. Can't just tag Leeds with that, but it's the mentality of the modern day forwards. Unfortunately, they think they can get away with it. Let's be honest. Who was it now that used to be bad for it in the Premier League? Was it? I'm trying to think of the player that used to be bad. Was it Tevez? Tevez used to be quite bad for it with West Ham when he played for West Ham. And I think he did it for quite a bit for United as well when he was playing for United. But yeah, there's been loads of players that are divers, aren't there? Yeah, Dave. Dave. I can understand Dave's opinion, though. I would be the same if it was my club. playing against a team diving. So Leeds with a throw-in on this near side. Ball played forward. But there isn't time to build another attack as the half-time whistle goes. And at half-time, it is Millwall 0, Leeds 1. So let's quickly look at the match stats, guys, and I'll come and catch up with you guys in a moment as the referee getting booed off the fans as the referees and linesman's being escorted off the pitch. So let's have a quick look at the match stats, guys, and see how that half has gone in numbers. Wait a second, guys. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, would be appreciated. And thank you if you have already. So, right, bear with me a second. I'm just going to bring up the match stats and then I will read it out to you guys so you can hear if you're listening in on a small device. Just bear with me a second. Here it comes. So there we go. Should be coming up on your screen now. There we go. So here's how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. At halftime, it is total shots for Millwall 6, total shots for Leeds 6, shots on target 1 apiece. So only 1 shot each. As with all the end to end, that's quite disappointing considering how end to end it's been. Possession 42% for Millwall, 58% for Leeds. Passes 157 for Millwall, 213 for Leeds. Pass accuracy 72% for Millwall, 81% for Leeds. Fouls 7 against Millwall, 5 against Leeds. Yellow cards, none for either team, which is good, and red cards, neither for either team. Offsides, none, and corners, 5 for Millwall, 4 for Leeds. So quite begs the question, doesn't it? That the yellow cards, the referee showing some resilience to issue cards in this early stages of the first half of the game. So let me just check. I think this is the only dinner time kickoff, guys, today, but I am just quickly double checking. I'll leave that on the screen for you guys to have a look at during the half time, and I will come to your comments in a sec, guys. Just bear with me. I'm just double checking if we've got any other games going on. I don't think we have. So where were we? Yeah, there is a couple of games, but in the FA Women's Championship, and it's Durham Women 0, London City Lions 0, and Reading Women 0, Southampton Ladies 2, Sheffield United Ladies 0, and Lewis Ladies 0. Who are Lewis Ladies? Never heard of them. Oh, Lewis. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all there is for the half time. Not much to with regards to results. So let's go back to the chat and see what you guys are saying. Ben saying we need the 80s back. No, we don't, mate. No, we don't. We don't. Not for football trouble. We don't. Maxime is saying, I mean, I hate players diving. They should get booked for that. Well, yeah, absolutely. I've got to agree with Maxime 100%. I've got to agree with you. I am not. I think if more referees started booking players for diving more consistently, we'd soon see it stamped out the game. Players know that they can get away with it, which is why they keep doing it. If referees showed more backbone and showed that they've got the backbone to make the tough decisions and trust in what they see themselves instead of being influenced by fans and media and what's going on the touchline, they should just be doing it. They should just doing it. I agree. It needs stamping out the game. But unfortunately, the Football Association and the FA don't have the backbone to do it. They like to introduce loads of other pathetic rules that make no sense, but they can't do one simple thing like stamping out, diving out the game. So, yeah, well said, Maxine. Got to agree with you there, mate. And absolutely top comment. Kira's saying part-time footballer, part-time actor. Okay, I'm not sure. Sorry, Kira, I'm not following you there, mate. Who's the part-time footballer? I'm sorry, I'm not following that one, Kira. Can you just explain what you mean, mate, if you don't mind? Sorry, I'm not following that part-time footballer, part-time actor. Is that referring to one particular player? I'm presuming. Maxime saying, "I am off at 1." Okay, no worries, Maxime. Thank you very much for coming, getting involved. Good to see you, mate. And I always appreciate you guys dropping in for a little chat, even if it's only 10, 15 minutes. It's always, always appreciated. So thanks for that, Maxime. And yeah, if you need to jump off, hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Maxime also saying to watch the Bournemouth v Chelsea game. Right. Well, that doesn't kick off till 2 o'clock, does it? Yeah, that's not kicking off till 2 o'clock. And obviously Everton v Arsenal this afternoon at 4:30. Although I'm fearing for Everton, that could be a really avalanche of goals coming against them. But yeah, no worries, Maxime, if you're jumping off. As I say, appreciate you coming, getting involved, mate, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon if that's the case. Here's Mr. Barnsley saying, we all Leeds, and we're not there. Well, hello, Ryan. Welcome to the show, Mr. Barnsley, 2023. I'm not going to read your comment because you've put it so many times. It's no offense, Ryan. It's getting a bit boring, that one now. He said that, are we all Yorkshire? Are we all Leeds? Are we all this? Are we all that? But welcome to the show, Ryan. I think that's meant as a banter comment. Ben saying, let them all come down to the den, even the Yorkshire geezers. Still full half to turn it round, mate. So keep the faith in your team. Ben saying, "Oh, hi, Mr. Yorkshire." Thank you, Ben. Nice one, mate. And Ben and Dave not happy at the moment. Understandable with their team being behind, but keep your chin up, guys. Plenty of time in the second half to pull yourselves back into it. Mr. Barnsley saying West Ham United till I die, Yorkshire, Yorkshire, Yorkshire. So Ryan coming in on the wind up and for a bit of friendly banter. Let's have a look. I can't remember. Yeah. Kira saying Barnsley is here. We have been expecting you. Yeah, thank you for that, Kira. You're right. I know. I think Ben was expecting it anyway. So thank you for that, Kira. And Ben saying you're London, London with the West Ham. He's not, mate. He's just trying to get you on the wind up. You should know that, Ben. You should know that, mate. Ben also saying, "Oh God," and Mr. Barnsley is Ryan saying, "People drinking beer, fight." What's that? Fight back. Fight. That don't make sense, Ryan. People drink beer, fight back. Is that meant to be back? Because it says bark. Bark out sometime. Sorry, I'm sorry, Ryan. That's not making sense, mate. I'm not following what you're getting at there. But let's avoid the conversation about the fighting, guys. It's years ago. There's no trouble at the game. There's no reason for us to talk about it. Let's be honest. Um, I know you guys probably love the headlines of hearing about some trouble in stadiums and grounds and stuff like that. But Like I say, that's not what Fanden's about. We're about bringing fans together for the good, not for the bad. Kira is saying, so what's the beer of choice? Heineken? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, Kira. I know what my beer of choice is, but I'm not going to say it on the channel as not wanting to give any promotion to any media companies or beer companies that might get me in trouble. Ben saying I can't say. I can't say. Is that say or stay? Is that meant to be? I'm not sure. Not so sure. But Ben saying I can't say. I'm not. You guys catching me out this afternoon with these comments. I'm not following what you're saying for some of you. Ryan saying, I will say that this about your club. Come on, come on to Barnsley. Set fire. What? Well, I'm not. Oh, you guys wanted me to stop reading the comments or what? Because you're not exactly putting positive comments in, and I'm not liking what I'm starting to see how the conversation develop. If you can't keep the conversation respectful, guys, and stop talking about the fighting and the hate and stuff like that, then I'm going to start removing comments. I'm sorry, but Fanden is not about hate. It's not about hate, and I will just turn off the chat if it's need be and concentrate on the commentary. And you guys have been coming on Fanden long enough to know what Fanden is about. We're about bringing fans together here for a positive, not for a negative. So stop banging on about old stuff that's happened between clubs to try and wind each other up. It is completely unnecessary and it's not going to be tolerated on the channel, guys. Fanden is about bringing good fans together. It's not about talking about hate and historical stuff that we haven't got facts to prove it and accusations and stuff like that. So, guys, please do keep your comments respectful and friendly. If you can't do that, I will start telling Stevie to remove your comments. Simple as. Dave saying Ben is Coca-Cola. Okay, so you guys catching me out with some of these comments. I'm not following how the conversation going, Ben, other than the hateful comments. Ben saying I prefer Pepsi actually. Um, okay, how did you switch to talking about fizzy drinks? I hear a laugh out loud. And Dave saying Iron Brew. Yeah, that's not one popular with the Scots in it, guys. The Scottish football community loving the Iron Brew. And Dave saying, whoa, no yellow card. I know, yeah, Dave, you're right, mate. I was surprised with no yellow cards. So Dave saying, no yellow cards. Whoa, I'm surprised. I know, I was surprised not to see not one yellow card. Absolutely. So I was shocked with that, Dave. But maybe the referee trying to show some tolerance as maybe a yellow card. I think he should have given the yellow card at least to that Leeds player that's diving. That's no bias, guys. That's no bias to either team. That's if I saw a Millwall player diving, I would say the same thing. Don't like seeing players dive. But yeah, I think we should have at least had a yellow card for that. But yeah, quite surprised with that myself, Dave, to be honest, mate. Good observation from Dave. And Ben saying the same. Thank you, guys. Dave saying, Gaz, London Lions used to be Millwall Lions. Right. Right. Nice one, Dave. Sorry, my bad, mate. I didn't clock on to that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. As I say to you guys, I love football. I've got plenty of football knowledge, but it's just impossible for me to know every detail. And I always appreciate you guys helping me learn more stuff. So thank you for that, Dave. You're a star, mate. Thank you. I can't believe I didn't clock that. I can't believe that. That's maybe it's not being fully compass mentis today yet. So thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. Appreciate that. Never even, I can't, now he's pointed it out to me. I'm like, duh. So nice one, Dave. Kira's saying, you guys watching women's matches? We've not been doing a lot of it, mate. We did our first ladies game the other day for club football. We've done a bit of international football, obviously, with the Ladies World Cup, but it's something we will introduce more into the channel at a later date. But right now, I can't do everything all on my own. So until we're a bit further along, we will just drop in on the ladies football once in a while when we get the chance. Not that we don't want to cover it, but there's only so much I can do on my own. So thank you for that, Kira. We will be, as I say, kind of stepping stones, mate. Stepping to what, working towards that in the future. Bringing that more into the Fandom project. Dave saying, Kira, only the international ones. Yeah, mainly international at the moment. Yeah, with mainly international ladies games, what we're covering on the channel at the moment. We will, like I say, we will venture into the ladies club football in the future. But and like I say, while I'm working on the channel mostly on my own at the moment, it's too much to do ladies club football as well as all the men's football as well. So like Dave's saying, mainly just focusing on trying to give coverage to the ladies international football at the moment. Not because we don't want to cover any more of the ladies game, we do, but I can't be in two places at once, as you guys know, already putting a lot of hours into the channel. And like I say, so yeah, thank you for that, Dave. As Barnsley saying, I'm 7 up. As that's Ryan's Mr. Barnsley. As we're back underway now, guys. Sorry, I'm just a little bit late. As Millwall now attacking down this near side. As a ball played in towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in, and the goalkeeper with a good save as it deflects out to this near side, and that's going to be a corner for Millwall. But yeah, Ryan liking the 7-up saying, so nothing wrong with that. Dave saying, Gaz and Stevie, I'm sorry to say that I have blocked Ryan because his antics are rife and boring and unwanted to see. Okay, Dave, thank you, mate. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I know it can be a bit. That's what I mean. Ryan has tried telling me that he's a grown man, but grown men don't put comments like that. The comments he's putting are telling me that he's a teenage lad that's on the wind up all the time. That's why I don't believe him when he's telling me he's 31. But fair enough, Dave. As I said, I think Ryan's just young, mate. I think he's just young. He's not being honest with us about his age, so I can't say exactly how old he is. And if he is young, under 16, I don't want him to tell us his age. I want him to keep that private because obviously we're very much encouraging you guys, if you're young, to keep your age to yourself for your own protection. But yeah, thank you, Dave. I do understand where you're coming from, mate. Ryan seems like a nice lad most of the time, but he can be a little bit provocative with some of his comments. So I do understand that. Like I say, I think he's just young, mate. I think he's just young. And like I say, that's why I don't like him telling me that he's an adult, because it's like, you know, obviously if youngsters are young, I'm going to obviously be protective to not to a certain extent, because we want to safeguard children. We want, as you guys know that are adults, big thing in the moment in the UK about safeguarding children, and I'm right behind that. I think it should be encouraged about safeguarding children. But as I say, I never ask people's age on the channel for that reason, because obviously for child protection reasons. But like I say, he has tried to indicate that he's older on a number of occasions. So it throws me off whether he's an adult or a youngster. But like I say, the comments certainly indicate that he's a teenager. So yeah, sorry if he's bothered you, Dave. Like I say, he can be okay a lot of the time, but he can also be very childish with some of the repetitive comments. So I know what you mean. We've got coming together on this near side. Ganato, I could never pronounce his name. Having a coming together with the Millwall player on this near side. As the referee, I think he's going to have to dish out a yellow card. It looks like to me the referee doing all he can to resist issuing a yellow card. That's the Millwall player there. Cat. Oh, come on. You can't do that. Right, so we had it coming together. I don't know which player it was there for Millwall, but he's pulled on the shirt and grabbed at the Leeds player, which is fair enough. I've got no problem with that. He'd done it twice. But then when the Leeds player had done it back, when the Millwall player, he didn't like it. So Millwall, I've won a free kick from it, but that's I think that's just an example of the referee not being in full control of the game, because both players guilty of it if we're entirely honest. And I didn't see an awful lot wrong there, to be fair. Millwall with the free kick as it's knocked into the box and cleared away. And eventually it's knocked out on that far side for another throw-in. Dave is saying, Gaz, I like seeing people dive in sport. Well, only in diving. Thank you, Dave. I like that, yeah. That's a good one, that. I've no problem with people penalties and stuff like that, guys, when it's genuine. But let's be honest, a couple of these players in the game today are doing it just, looking for it. And it's just unprofessional, isn't it? But thank you for that, Dave. I like that. Dave trying to put a positive spin on it. I like that, Dave. Top man. Thank you, mate. So now we have got a free kick on that far side. So Millwall now with the free kick as the ball comes in. And it's knocked towards goal, but the goalkeeper manages to gather that. Oh, now we've got to come in together. What's going on here? Off the ball incident here, guys, as the goalkeeper's managed to collect the ball. And now we've got, I think it's Leonard, the Millwall player, with issue with the goalkeeper there. I'm not sure why. As the ball came in, it's headed on. And, the goalkeeper's entitled to come for that. Leonard there getting himself as he's tried to get a toe to that. And then, right, I can see what's happened. Right, so basically the ball's come in, it's headed on. The goalkeeper's gone like that. If you guys can see, let me change the camera so you guys can see. The goalkeeper's gone like that with his arms out to gather the ball as the ball's come to him. And as he's done that, a Millwall player's come from the opposite direction to try and kick the ball into the back of the net. And because the goalkeeper's got to it first, the Leeds defender didn't like what the Millwall player was doing, or the fact that he's tried to kick it out the goalkeeper's hand. He felt that it was dangerous with the high foot, and then obviously it resulted in some handbag antics in the box. So there you go. Just thought I'd explain that, guys, to you guys in case you're not watching, so you could understand what was going on the field. And we are back underway now as the referee dealt with that. So Dave saying spot on, guys, 100%. Okay, thank you, Dave. Thank you, mate. Like I say, I don't want to fall out with any of you guys, but as I say, Ryan definitely, I think, is a young lad. Ryan has put a comment here saying, everyone thinks I'm looking young. I take that. No, mate, I don't think you're looking young. I think you sound young by your comments. How can I say you're looking young when I haven't seen you, mate? Ryan, you are welcome to be part of Fandom, mate. And I know that you can be. I'm guessing that you are young, and I don't want to know your age, but you have told me you're 31 on a couple of occasions, and I'm not having that, mate, because your comments that you put in the chat indicate that you're a youngster, that you're a teenager. That's fine. No problem with that. And no problem with you having a bit of banter, mate. But if you're a true football fan, mate, you've got to show a little bit of intelligence with some of your comments, because some of your comments can be provocative to some of the other members of the Fandom community. I know that you're only having a laugh, but let's be honest, Ryan, when your team lose, don't see you. When your team lose, don't see you. So you don't come in and take the banter, but yet you want to come in and give the banter when your team are doing well. Your team won yesterday, so you're in good spirits. I'm happy for you, Ryan. Happy for you, mate. But I noticed that you don't come in when your team are losing. So that indicates to me that you can give it, but you can't take it. And like I say, mate, I'm not wanting to single you out, but some of your comments are provocative towards some of the other towards some of the other members of the fandom community, mate. So all I'm asking you to do is just be a bit more sensible with your comments. Nothing wrong with a bit of banter, mate. But like I say, you want people to respect your loyalty to your club. You got to do the same to other people, mate. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to drag it out, Ryan. It's done now. Move on. But like I say, mate, simple as that. You want people to respect your loyalty to your club, to Yorkshire, things like that. You've got to show the same respect to them, mate. So thanks for that, Ryan. Although, like I say, I can't say that I think you look young when I haven't seen you, mate. So yeah. Ben is saying, I'm younger. No worries, Ben. Well, if you guys are under 16, like I say, keep your age to yourself for child protection reasons. I would not like you guys to be exposing yourself, leaving yourself in a vulnerable position. Like I say, I can't control everybody that comes in the chat. We can control what happens here on the channel, but we can't control what happens away from the channel. So you don't want inappropriate people knowing your age or anything like that. So if you are under 16, guys, I would encourage you to keep that private for your own safety. That's the only reason, guys. So thanks for that, Ben. Joey, how you doing, mate? Joey, welcome to the show. Joey saying, hi, guys. How you doing, mate? I'm good, thank you, Joey. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing good. Are you home this weekend, or are you still working away? I know you, last time I was speaking to you a few weeks ago, I know you said your missus weren't happy because you're going to have to work away for a few months. So hope you're at home, Joey, spending a bit of time with the family, mate. Leeds on the attack now down that far side as they get the cross into the box and it's deflected behind. Oh, the linesman's put the flag up there, so it's not going to count. And that will be a free kick to Millwall on that far side. But thank you, Joey. Always good to see you, mate. Welcome to the show. And thank you. Yes, mate, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Joey. I hope you're also doing good. And like I said, I hope you're home with the family, mate. Enjoying some weekend leave away from your job. Joey has to work long hours away from home, so got sympathy with him because I've done that kind of job. Ben saying hi, Joey. Top stuff, Ben. Thank you, mate. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. So now we've got another free kick here in the centre. Well, sorry, close to the centre circle. So this is a free kick for Leeds. Now they're playing it outside their own box as Millwall come to press the ball. Leeds now playing it out wide to this near side. There's a long ball up the field. Both sets of players challenging for it, and it deflects out for a throw-in on this near side, midway inside the Millwall half of the field. Sorry, guys, we're just choking there on me petite. Ben is saying, I'm happy for Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship as well. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, they're struggling, aren't they, at the minute, Sheffield Wednesday? I think that's a bit of a banter comment there coming from Ben. But yeah, Sheffield Wednesday struggling at the moment. Always thought they would, to be honest, because they've got a brilliant club, loyal fans, all that, but they're struggling financially, Sheffield. Struggling financially very much. And Joey saying, hi, Ben. Top stuff, Joey. Thank you, mate. Awesome. As always, from you guys, loving the positive vibes. As now the ball being tussled for both sets of players on that far side as it's Millwall that eventually come away with it. Now Millwall on the attack down that far side as they work their way towards the Leeds box. Leeds coming across to challenge for it, but Millwall managing to keep the possession as now the cross does come in. It's deep and it's just gone past everyone and goes out for a corner. I think that's going to be a corner. I think it actually did take a deflection there on the way through, although it wasn't easy to say at full speed. Yeah, Leeds trying to squeeze out Nesbitt there. And in doing so, they deflected the ball behind. Ben saying, hi, Joey. How you doing? How your day been? Nice one, Ben. Top stuff, mate. Corner comes in. It's deep. Millwall hitting it, nodding it back into the box as it came out wide. Now Leeds clearing the ball up the field as Millwall pick it up and knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ben. Top man, thank you. And Joey saying, not bad, Ben. Hectic laugh out loud. You, yeah, I thought you might be a bit busy, Joey, as normally you always drop in on a Liverpool game. We did Liverpool yesterday, but I presumed you're having a bit of a crazy time, mate. Kids keeping you on your toes. As I want to hear from you, Joey, what your thoughts are on that game yesterday. Fantastic performance from Liverpool. So Leeds on the attack now as they come into the box and challenge comes in now. Oh, we got a right. Are we having a VAR check here? We've not got VAR yet in Championship, have we? So we got a free kick for Leeds. As the ball crossed into the box at the back post, it's knocked away. That was actually a corner. I thought it was given a free kick for the foul, but it wasn't. It was a corner. Now the ball cleared up the field as Leeds intercept it and play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball played out wide by Leeds on that far side as Leeds just knocking it about inside their own half. Now Leeds come forward down that far side as they work the ball up the field. So thanks for that, Joey. And now Leeds with the possession on the halfway line as Millwall tried to press to win it back. And that forces Leeds to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. You're just joining us, guys. We are just coming up to 62 minutes gone, and it's Millwall 0, Leeds 1. Tight game so far. And it has been end-to-end in fairness. Opportunities at both ends of the field. And I expect that to continue, at least for the next 10, 15 minutes. But I think later in the game, if it stays like this, we might start to see Millwall pressuring Leeds more intently. As Leeds now challenge on this near side as Millwall try to work it up the field. And the ball goes out of play for a throw-in to Millwall, midway inside the Leeds half. Ball comes in. Now Millwall trying to work it towards the byline. As now they do get the cross into the box and it's headed away by Leeds. As Millwall picking it up on that far side. As now they come again, playing it down that far side, coming towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. On this time, it's a poor delivery. Although I'm not sure if that took a deflection. Was that Nesbitt trying to cross it in there? But it's gone well high and out behind. And I think that'll be a goal kick. We're about to have substitutions here, guys. As Millwall are looking to make a triple substitution here. So Clark Campbell coming off. So it's Dino, Nesbitt and Campbell coming off, and it's Fleming, Watmore and Essie coming on. Triple substitution there for Millwall. So goalkeeper now plays out from the back as the ball kicked up the field, headed back in the direction it came from by Millwall. As both sets of players now challenging for it in the centre of the park, and it's Millwall that come away with it, knocking it back to the halfway line. As now they play it forward down the middle, as they try to push up the field, but Leeds trying to challenge for the ball as now Millwall knock it out wide to that far side. Ball played in behind as Millwall now coming towards the edge of the box. But last-ditch challenge on that far side sees Leeds win it back. And then another challenge from Millwall as eventually the ball is deflected out for a throw-in on that far side. So Leeds with the throw-in. David saying Ben is a Lion Cub and his back is got by the oldest lion. Okay, Dave. Well, Leeds now with the possession on that far side and pushing up towards the halfway line. Now knocked out to this near side as Leeds just trying to keep it in there, but it's a bit too much on that ball and it's gone out for a throw-in. Ben is saying, I'm doing fine, thanks, Joey. Cool, good to hear, Ben. Thank you, mate. And Dave saying, thumbs up to Joey. Thank you, Dave. Now, the ball played down this near side as it's gone out of play. And that's going to be a throw-in. So, yeah, nice one, Dave. And now we've got a throw-in deep inside the Leeds half of the field. Throw into Leeds is now Millwall pushing up the field to keep the pressure on as they challenge for the ball immediately as it comes in. Now knocking it out wide to that far side as now they come towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in and it's always rising. Longman there with the shot, but good idea. But he was under pressure there, trying to exploit the gap, and it's gone high and well wide over the bar. So, goal kick now for Leeds. Joey's saying, yeah, home. Just finished in London. Another month. Start in Belgium in November. Well, good to hear that you're home, Joey. Hope your missus is still not too upset with you over that, mate. It's not much you can do about it. You got to pay the bills, haven't you, mate? I'm sure she knows that. She's just going to miss you, isn't she? She's going to miss you. She needs the man flesh around her. She's going to miss your man flesh, mate. As now Millwall with the crossfield ball out to this near side. And maybe she'll miss having somebody to shout at her now when she's got the hump. As yeah, but good to know that you got a bit of that. It sounds like from what you're saying, you got a little bit of a break before you go to Belgium. So that's definitely what you deserve, mate. If you work hard, got to have time for the family, haven't you? So thanks, that Joey. Joey's saying, "How are you doing, Dave? What's the score? Currently 1-0 to Leeds. Although I'm sure Dave's already told you, mate. So thank you for that, Joey." And Ben saying, "Hope it goes well, Joey." Thank you, Ben. Nice one, mate. So we've got a corner now. So rain now coming down on the pitch. And we've got another corner here. So corner on the far side of the field for Leeds. As we're just waiting. I wish he'd get his finger out and get on with it. Corner comes in, right into the mix of the bodies, and it's headed behind, and that will be a goal kick to Millwall. And I think one of the Leeds players there has injured himself in that mix of bodies in the box, and we're going to see a double substitution here now by Leeds. So, yeah, thank you, Ben. Awesome, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Top stuff, Ben. Dave saying, Joey, 0-1. Joey, 1-0 Leeds, mate, since the 14th minute. Thank you, Dave. Nice one, mate. Thank you for giving Joey the update there. So it's Somerville and Ganotta coming off, and James and Anthony coming on for Leeds. I'm surprised they've took that Ganotta off. He's a bit of a talented player, although he's not. He has been involved in some of the game, but maybe not seen as much of him as Leeds might have liked. So we're back underway as now the ball knocked all the way back to the Millwall goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long out to that far side as now the ball pushed up the field as now Leeds win it back. Now Leeds trying to attack down the middle as Millwall challenging for the ball and winning it. Now knocking it out to that far side. Oh, come on, guys. You're supposed to be professional players. So we got some afters on that far side as the challenge came in on the Millwall player. And the referee had blown for the foul. So he was going to get the foul, but he's then just lashed his leg out at the Leeds player for the challenge. Well, to me, it looks to me like the referee has not got the backbone to get control of this game, because we're seeing challenges going that just shouldn't be tolerated. Some of the afters, it's just not needed at all. I'd be a terrible ref, me. There would not be 11 players for each team on the field if I was a ref. There really wouldn't, guys, because I wouldn't stand for no nonsense at all, and I wouldn't listen to the crowd. I would not. I'd be probably public enemy number one to the crowd, because I am that kind of person that I'm very stubborn. If I see something wrong and I don't like it, I will make it known. As Millwall now on the attack down this near side. Ball crossed into the box, and it's the goalkeeper that rises the highest and claims that from mid-air. Now tries to get Leeds on the attack quickly as he throws the ball out wide to this near side. Now Leeds trying to move the ball forward, but Millwall not having none of it as they come to challenge for the ball, not letting Leeds have time on the ball as Leeds forced back into their own half, and now play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long as Millwall head it back in the direction it came from. Now Leeds picking up the possession as they play it forward, but then Millwall latching onto that, but as they've latched onto it, it's blasted the ball forward and it's ended up going out of play. I think we're going to have another substitution here as well for Millwall. Ben saying, I hope Bury comes back. Such a successful club with him. With what? Inning. Sorry, Inning. I thought that was an M. I couldn't read it. Inning champions and etc. Inning champions. I'm not following the last bit, but Bury are back, mate. Bury are back. They're not in the Football League yet. Obviously, they've had to restart the club from the bottom of non-league. But they are back, mate. And I think I did say it over the summer. Great news for Bury, actually, where the fans have come together, because they were split. The Bury fans were divided, and one set of fans were going one way, and another set of fans wanted to save the old club, and they created a new club. And that divided the fan base. So half the Bury fans wanted the new club, half wanted the old club. And but thankfully, over the last 12 months, they've got together and sorted things out. And now Bury is back as the old club it used to be, and all the fans supporting it as it used to be. The only difference is they're obviously down there in non-league. But yeah, great to see Bury back, and it's under fan ownership as well, guys. So yeah, there you go, Ben. I didn't know if you know that, mate, but Bury Football Club is back, and it's under fan ownership. No rich owners with an agenda to make money. So yeah, good news for the Bury fans. But thank you for that, Ben. Hopefully they'll be back in the Football League one day, mate. But it's going to take them a few years to work their way back up through the lower league, non-league pyramid. Now we've got to come in together on that far side as Leeds with the possession down that far side. Strong challenge comes in from Millwall. And now yeah, just seeing a replay there. It's also claims for a handball, but you can't give that. It was against the Millwall play, but he had his arms down. You can't give handball if the ball. There's such a thing. Why is no common sense with this handball anymore? There's a difference in it. Handball is where you actually put the hand out to stop the ball. You know what I mean? Ball to hand is completely different. That's where the ball is blasted at your hand and you can't get it out of the way. That's where, so yeah, Leeds were trying to argue there was a handball in a previous incident there, but I just seen the replay and there's no way that can be classed as handball. The Millwall player had his hands by his side. To me, that's ball to hand, not hand to ball. Ball kicked long up the field as Millwall heading it on. Leeds trying to challenge for the ball, but Millwall managing to keep it as they play it back to the halfway line. And now Leeds come to press the ball. Joey's saying game not over yet, Dave. You never know. Absolutely well said, Joey. Top man. Well said, mate. Spot on. Loving that positivity from Joey. Ben saying winning, not inning. I swear I don't like cricket. Right. No, I don't like cricket. I'm not a big fan of cricket either, mate, to be honest. But each to their own, innit, mate? Each to their own. But I agree. Yeah, I'm not, not good. I don't particularly like cricket. Same with people that like basketball. I love playing basketball, but I'm not a big fan of watching basketball. But I love playing it. I do love playing it, but that's probably because I'm tall. I used to play it a lot when I was at school. But yeah, thank you for that, Ben. Now Leeds on the attack as they win the ball back on the halfway line, knocking it out wide to that far side as Millwall quickly trying to get bodies back behind the ball. Now ball played forward by Leeds as Millwall managed to nick it back. Now Leeds rushing to get bodies back as Millwall kick the ball long down the field, and it's not. He's just kicked it long. It's hit and hope that because it's just gone straight back to the Leeds goalkeeper. And there was one Millwall player up front there, but he was out wide on this near side, and the Millwall player just kicking it long up the field. That's disappointing from a Millwall perspective. As now, Leeds coming forward down the middle, ball played out to that far side. As now they come back inside, now breaking into the box. As they come forward now, played in, and it's knocked across the box. And the Leeds have scored. Leeds have scored a second. Well, Millwall a little bit guilty there of ball watching, if I'm honest. As not enough desire to get in the challenge there to stop Leeds, as they finally had Millwall on the back foot with limited bodies back behind the ball, and it was just played out to that edge, to that far side, played back in, cut back in, and then played to the third Leeds player on the near side of the box, and he was able to just tap it in at this near side post, coolly and calmly to give Leeds the second goal. I don't know what there might be actually. Well, I don't think you could really claim a foul, but I'm sure Leeds or Millwall will not like that as the ball was played in down that far side. It came in and the Leeds player cut it back into the face of goal for the on-running Leeds player, and he stumbled on the ball and then fell into the goalkeeper. But as he stumbled, he managed to knock it out wide to the other Leeds player who just tapped it in the back of the net. But I mean, I don't want to pick guys, but obviously Millwall will probably possibly argue that maybe the goalkeeper was fouled there. But I suppose the Leeds players will say that you can't help falling over if you lose your balance. As Loud Leeds with the ball on this near side, and it's crept out of play, and that's going to be a throw into Millwall. So Dave saying, hopefully, Joey. Well, sorry, Dave. It's not looking good right now, mate. Just coming up to 79 minutes. And it's Millwall 0, Leeds 2. But It's not impossible for Millwall to get themselves back into this, but with the way the game's gone, Millwall have shown hunger, they've shown desire, they've huffed and they've puffed, they've played reasonably well, but it's the end product, guys. Not enough end product. And I think that's what let Millwall down in this one today. Just not enough. Not that. Just don't seem to have that killer instinct in the box. Now, ball played down this near side by Millwall as it's crossed in and it's knocked away. And that will be a corner for Millwall on this near side. But yeah, why we're not more Millwall? Sorry, guys. Why there were not more Millwall players busting the hump to get into that box then with that ball crossed in? I do not know. Maybe a little bit of heads down from some of the Millwall players. Ball now comes in from the corner, knocked away by Leeds. Millwall picking it up on the edge of the box. Can they get a shot off? No. Leeds managed to win it back. Now Leeds knocking it forward as they've space to run into now down that far side as the ball played across goal. And now Leeds with the ball in the box and they've scored a third. It's all going wrong for Millwall as the ball played out wide to that far side. Millwall guilty of committing too many bodies forward and Leeds able to pass it in towards the edge of the box. The Millwall defender there, the last man, fell over as he tried to intercept it, which left the back door wide open for the Leeds forward there to smash it into the back of the net with absolute venom. And I think that sealed Millwall's fate for the afternoon, guys, from a Millwall perspective. But got to give credit to Leeds. They've absorbed all the pressure throughout the game from Millwall, and Millwall have tried. They've created chances. They've tried to attack. But like I say, from my observation, it's only I don't watch Millwall every week. I don't watch Leeds every week. I watch you guys, as you guys know, I do a lot of random games across the football leagues and Scottish football as well. But for me, Millwall need a better forward player or more training ground practice with a forward play, because they've attacked at times with real venom and looked dangerous, but when it comes to getting that ball into the box, just the end product is not there. It's just not there, and I think the stats will tell us that after the game, guys, with the amount of shots from Millwall. But like I say, can't take nothing away from Leeds. They've absorbed all the pressure coming from Millwall. I think maybe just that tiredness, fatigue now is paying off for Leeds as they've been soaking up the pressure in this second half. And now we're back underway. Joey's saying, laugh out loud, Ben. Are you sure? Okay, I think that's with regards to the innings. So thank you, Joey. Dave's saying, Ben, I don't like cricket. Oh no, I love it. Okay, Dave. So Dave likes the cricket. Fair enough, mate. As I say, each to their own. I have no problem. I've got friends that like cricket, but me personally, I'm not really into it. But no problem with it. If you guys like the cricket, nothing wrong with that. I think the only time I show a little bit of interest in the cricket, and even then I can't really watch it, but I do look out for the result, and that's when the Ashes come round. But that's just because of our rivalry with the Aussies in cricket. Although I'm not, like I say, I'm not fanatical about it. That's probably the only interest I have in cricket. So Joe Pyro coming off for Leeds and Glenn Camera coming on. But yeah, that's the only time I have any slight interest in cricket is when we play the Aussies for the Ashes. But as I'm sure you guys, we've got to put those. Well, they like to call themselves Aussies, but let's be honest, they're former Brits, aren't they? I'd love to go over to Australia and have the banter with them. I would. My missus used to live over there, and she's told me about what they're like for calling us Poms. Bring it on. Get me over there and bring it on, because I'll be telling them I'd rather be a pom than a half pom. I'd rather be a full pom than a half pom or a pom reject. Ben is saying, I like playing it, not watching it. Okay, fair enough, Ben. And so now we've got another throw in on that far side, deep inside the Millwall half for Leeds. If you just joined us, guys, we are on coming 84 and a half minutes gone, and it's Millwall 0, Leeds 3. Although it was a tighter game than that until the last 5 or 10 minutes. So, yeah. The Nightman, how you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. The Nightman saying, happy birthday, Mr. Tom. Well, I don't know who Mr. Tom is, but welcome to Football Fan Den UK. And but yeah, as I say, mate, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Welcome to the show. The Nightman. I'm not seeing Nemeth. So yeah, apologies. I don't know who Mr. Tom is, but happy birthday, whoever you are. Mr. Barnsley 2023 saying Cole might take the plaudits, but we're stronger with this lad between the sticks. Liam Joseph Roberts. Okay, fair enough, mate. Yeah, fair enough. Ryan. That's a comment with regards to Barnsley, I think. Now Leeds breaking forward as they come towards the edge of the box, racing into the box now. As they manage to get the shot up, but it's blocked off and deflects away out to this near side. But yeah, I think, but I'm not sure, Ryan. Are you talking about Barnsley there? Because that's yeah, that's not. Okay, Ryan. Well, as I say, mate, I think that's a Barnsley. And with reference to Barnsley, Dave is saying we haven't got VAR in the Championship. Bit Millwall a second goal against Birmingham was ruled out by VAR. Work that out. Well, yeah. How can you rule it out by VAR if there's no VAR? Yeah, that sounds like a strange one. I'm not full aware of the full details of that, but thank you, Dave. Yeah, that sounds like an unusual one, mate. As now Millwall with the possession on that far side as they work their way up the field. But yeah, we need to see it introduced, don't we? I think you can't. You got to. We know why they didn't introduce it initially, the VAR in the lower leagues, because they wanted to test it in the Premier League, stuff like that. And there's still question marks about how it's being used. But the fact of the matter is, it has shown that it is getting a certain amount of decisions decided more accurately. The mistakes that are coming with VAR are more down to human error and human interpretation of it, aren't they? So there's still obviously problems with the VAR. It still needs improving, but I do think we need to see it filtered down the leagues, especially when we see the standards of some of these referees. It's an absolute disgrace with some of these referees at lower league level, particularly in League One, League Two, and I've seen it in Scottish football as well. I'm not seeing it as much in the Championship, but there probably is some bad referees in the Championship. Leeds with a double substitution here late on, as we are on 80, just coming up to 88 and a half minutes gone. Millwall with the throwing now on this near side as the ball played into the middle. Now ball crossed in. It's deep, but it's a poor one and it's gone out behind, and that's going to be a goal kick to Leeds. So yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Yeah, I think it needs to filter down, doesn't it, mate? Dave Shield saying, Mr. Tom, I know I'm confused with that one, mate. It's a bit of random, but people do come in for try and get shout outs because they see that I read out the messages. A lot of other match streamers don't read out the messages, do they? So you do get that occasionally where random people come in looking to try and get a shout out for somebody we don't even know, and we don't even know the person that's asking for the shout out. Ben is saying, bye, lads. Having lunch. Okay, Ben. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Stay safe and well, and keep your chin up, mate. Sometimes you have to remind yourself it's just a game. No, it's disappointing for you with the result. But like I say, mate, it is just a game. And Dave saying bye. Ben, top stuff, Dave. And also Joey, the same. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Loving the positive vibes, Ben, Dave, and Joey. Thank you, guys. So we got got a corner on that far side for Millwall. That's now taken shot, worked out towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in from distance, and it's gone wide, and that will be a goal kick to Leeds. So we're bang on 90 minutes, guys, and a 5 minutes added on at the end of the second half. Dave saying, sounds like good subs for Wall. Very attacking changes. Hopefully, Ennan comes on also. Am I that far behind with the comments? Am I? Sorry, Dave. I'm way behind here with the comments, Anna. My bad, mate. So goal kick now for Leeds. Junior Figueroa. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Junior Figueroa saying hello. Hey, Brazil. How's it going, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den. Hello out there in Brazil. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK, mate. Good to have you with us. Hope you're doing okay. And let us know what club you support, mate. You're a Millwall fan, Leeds fan, or you're just interested in the game generally. Let us know. Juno Figueroa, I think that is, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Apologies if I'm not. But welcome to the show, mate. Joey saying, hello, Junior. Nice one, Joey. And Stevie also saying, hello, Junior. Welcome to Fanden. And Dave also. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you, guys. Really buzzing off the positive vibes. Thank you very, very much. Honest. Appreciate you guys making the effort. And Dave not happy with the result. Dave saying, I'm now off home. Guys, Stevie and all. See you all on the next one. Okay, Dave. No worries, mate. Try and keep your chin up. No, you guys, Millwall fans, going to be massively disappointed with this result. But try and keep your chin up, mate. As I say, it is just a game. You have to remember yourself that sometimes to keep your sanity. So thank you, Dave. Safe travels home, mate. Stay safe and well. And don't try not to let the result spoil your day too much, mate. And Joey saying bye as well. And Stevie also. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Absolutely top stuff. And Kira also saying later. Thank you, Kira. Dave saying, guys, just a quick one. Now I can see why I'm boycotting and angry with the club. Bye all. Okay, fair enough, Dave. Yeah, we can certainly talk about that some more on a future stream, or we'll be trying to do some other stuff on the channel over the next few weeks as well, guys. Not just the match watch along. So yeah, like I said, Dave, try and keep your chin up, mate. Remember, it's just a game. You have to do that sometimes. Believe me. I saw my team lose yesterday. I didn't miss the game, but I felt like I jinxed my own club yesterday by not watching the game. And they got in front 1-0 up and then ended up losing 2-1. So we all sometimes feel disappointed in our own teams. So yeah, keep your chin up, Dave. And like I say, try not to let it ruin your day, mate. And thank you, Joey and Stevie as well, and Kira for the positive vibes, guys. Now Leeds on the attack as they come forward, working their way towards the edge of the box. It's game over now, guys, but strong challenge comes in from Millwall, and that's going to be a free kick. And that's a bit of a lazy challenge, just simply. I like that. Kira. Kira Kira 236 said Bolton lost because I bet on them. like that. Well, Kira, you're a star, mate. You're a star. Like you're trying to. I think it like the fact that you're trying to take that. I'll let you have that one, mate. I'll let you have it because. But I'll be honest, I did feel like I should have done the game yesterday, but I decided to pick the other game because obviously Fan Den is not about my club; it's about fans. I keep saying that, so I picked the other game yesterday, and it turned out to be the wrong decision because the Derby Portsmouth game. These fans keep telling me they've got big fan bases, but yeah, I'm not seeing evidence when I do the streams for those two clubs. I'm seeing evidence of a small fan base. But to keep getting told off social media, we got big fan base. We got a big fan base, but like I say, done a fair few streams now for Derby and Portsmouth, and not seeing evidence of that. So I think next time I have the choice between those two clubs and my own, I think I probably will pick my own. But thank you for that, Kira. Kira there trying to take a little bit of the disappointment away from me from my team losing. So thank you for that, Kira. Nice of you to say, mate. But yeah, probably I think I might have jinxed them a little bit as well by I don't know, I just woke up yesterday when I got up to do the football, and I was umming and ahhing about the games all day. Which games to do. Well, I was at work that morning. So yeah, I was umming and ahhing about it all morning whilst at work. And then I felt I made the wrong decision, but not to worry, not to worry. But there you go, guys. The full time has gone, a full time whistle, and it's finished Millwall 0, Leeds 3. So thank you for that, Kira. You're a star, mate. So let's have a quick look at the match stats, and then I'm going to read out your final comments, guys. If you've got final thoughts, please do drop them in. I've got loads of I feel like I've got loads of indigestion. It's driving me nuts. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I'm going to jump off and jump on the next game, which is a Premier League game, in a moment. So please do drop your comments in if you guys have any final thoughts. So let me quickly read out the match stats. So this is how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots 12 for Millwall, 14 for Leeds. Shots on target 3 for Millwall, 3 for Leeds. Possession 47% for Millwall, 53% for Leeds. Passes 338 for Millwall, 365 for Leeds. Pass accuracy 77% for Millwall, 76% for Leeds. Fouls 13 against Millwall, 9 against Leeds. Yellow cards, none, and no red cards. Offsides, just the 1 against Leeds. And corners, 8 for Millwall and 3 for Leeds. So there you go, guys. That's how the game went in numbers. Let's quickly go to the chat, and then I'm going to jump off. So do drop your comments now if you have any final thoughts, guys, because I'm going to jump off and get ready for the next stream. Joey's saying, think some fans can be deluded about their club. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's a fair comment, Joey. I think we're all guilty of that from time to time, to be fair, mate. I think we've all had spells of being guilty of that. But yeah, I think you're right. I think some fans more than others that do get, as you say, deluded or no reality check with their team. So yeah, well said, Joey. I've got to say there's some truth to that, in fairness. Ben is saying, I'm just disappointed. Totally understandable, Ben. Absolutely, mate. Totally understandable. But like I say, for the best interest of your own mental well-being, sometimes you have to just take the defeat on the chin and remind yourself that the manager and the players don't always have the same passion for the club and the badge and the shirt that you do. So can you expect that they will put as much on the line on the pitch as fans would to try and get the result for their respective club? Kira is saying, that's me with United. Thank you, Kira. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to be a little bit late for this next game because it's straight after this one. So hopefully you guys do join me on that one. But take care, guys. That's it from me. Take care. All the best. And I'll see you again soon on the next one. Bye for now.